Chapter 16, The First Memory. The elevator doors opened with a soft hiss. Cold air hit them first, sharp and dry, carrying a faint metallic tang that made Maya wrinkle her nose. "This way," Vance said, stepping out into the corridor ahead of them. The hallway felt different now. The walls vibrated with a low, constant hum that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. Overhead's lights pulsed faintly, casting long shadows that moved when no one did. Adrian stayed close to Maya as they followed. "You still feel the pull?" She nodded. Her jaw was tight. "Yeah, like something's trying to get inside my head." Vance glanced back. "That's normal." "Normal?" Maya repeated, her voice sharp. "Nothing about this is normal." It's the resonance," Vance said, not breaking stride. "The structure is syncing with the orbital objects. You're feeling the interference." Adrian frowned. "Interference with what?" Vance didn't answer. He stopped at a heavy reinforced door marked with hazard symbols Maya did not recognize. A panel beside it scanned his palm, then his retina. The door slid open with a heavy clunk. The cold rushed out stronger now, along with the same metallic smell. "Stay behind me," Vance said. Maya exchanged a look with Adrian. "Yeah, because that's going to help." They stepped through. The chamber was massive, easily the size of a basketball court, dimly lit by the strips along the ceiling that gave everything a sterile blue glow. The air felt thick, heavy with something Maya couldn't name. And in the center, the structure. It hadn't changed. Still those smooth, curved lines rising from the floor, dark surface faintly reflective. There was no rust, no wear, just waiting. But now it feels different, alive. Adrian took a step forward. "It looks brighter." Vance nodded. "The surface temperature is up 15 degrees. It's active." Maya crossed her arms tightly. "How active?" Before Vance could answer, the structure pulsed. Not light, not sound. A wave. It rolled outward from the center, invisible but heavy, like the air itself had thickened for a split second. The lights overhead flickered. Somewhere deep in the floor, machinery groaned. Maya stumbled back a step. "What was that?" Adrian didn't move. His eyes were locked on the structure, wide and unblinking. "Adrian," Maya said. No response. "Adrian!" He blinked once, then took a slow step forward. "Adrian, don't!" Maya started, but he was already reaching out. His hand stopped inches from the surface. "I know this," he said quietly. Vance moved towards him. "Adrian!" "I know it," Adrian repeated, his voice distant. "I've been here before." Maya's stomach dropped. "What are you talking about?" Adrian didn't answer her. His eyes stayed on the structure. "This isn't a dream." The surface rippled. Faint lines appeared beneath it, glowing soft and blue, spreading outward like roots under dark soil. The hum in the air deepened, resonating in the air and the chest now, making it hard to think straight. "Adrian," Maya said again, stepping closer. "Get away from it." He shook his head slightly. I can't." Vance grabbed his shoulder. "Step back, now." But Adrian's hand moved forward again. His fingers brushed the surface. Adrian didn't remember falling. 1 second, he was in a cold chamber. The next, light. Blinding. Endless. Alive. Then silence. He stood on metallic ground again, but clearer than before. Sharper. Real. The surface beneath his feet wasn't smooth. It pulsed faintly, warm and responsive. Not cold metal. Thinking metal. Layers woven seamlessly, shifting subtly under his weight like it recognized him. Above, 2 suns burned. One large and fierce, one hot, white hot. The other smaller, distant, a pale echo hanging on the horizon. Adrian turned slowly. The city stretched endlessly before him. Not buildings, structures. Massive curves rising in impossible arcs, connected by streams of glowing lights that flowed between them like living rivers. Nothing stood still. Everything breathed, adapted, reshaped itself moment by moment. His breath caught his throat. This is real. No. The voice came behind him, calm, familiar, not human exactly, but close. Adrian turned and froze. The figure was taller than him, human shape but refined, smoother lines, longer limbs, skin that caught the strange light and held it. The eyes were what stopped him, deep, old, knowing things Adrian couldn't even name. You're remembering, the figure said. Adrian's heart hammered. Where is this? The figure tilted its head slightly, studying him. You know. He shook his head, backing up a step. No, I don't. A pause. The city hummed around them, light streams shifting overhead. You chose to forget, the figure said. The words hit like a punch. I didn't choose anything, Adrian said, his voice shaking more than wanted. The figure's expression didn't change. Not you. Us. Adrian stared. Us? The figure gestured towards the horizon. Thousands of shapes moved through the city, not walking exactly, flowing. Taller figures, same refined features, and those same eyes. We reached the limit, the figure said. Expansion without end, consumption without restraint, worlds shaped and broken, systems de-established. Adrian's mouth went dry. You destroy them? Not destruction, the figure said correctly. Consequences. The sky above shifted. Images flashed. Not memories exactly, but knowledge. Planets turning to ash. Atmospheres boiling away. Cities collapsing into themselves. Not war, not violence. Just growth. Too much. Too fast. We saw the pattern. The figure continued. The cycle. Intelligence creates. Intelligence consumes. Intelligence ends. Adrian swallowed hard. So you come here to break it? The ground beneath them pulsed once, strong. The city lights brightened. Adrian felt it then, the pull. Not from Earth, from this place. Memory layered over memory, pulling at something deep inside him. Why show me this, he asked. The figure met his eyes. Because the cycle repeats. Adrian's breath caught. What? You feel it, the figure said. The system calls. The choice returns. The city around them shifted. Structures folded inward, reshaping. Light streams converged overhead, forming pathways that stretched beyond the suns themselves. You chose once, the figure said. Continue as destroyers, or change as exiles. Adrian shook his head. I don't understand. You will. The figure stepped closer. The test is not survival. The test is restraint. Everything blurred. Adrian gasped, yanking his hand off of the structure. The chamber slammed back into focus. Cold air, blue lights. Maya and Vance staring at him. Adrian! Maya grabbed his arm. What happened? He stumbled back, breathing hard. I saw it. Vance stepped forward. What? Adrian looked at them, eyes wide. Everything. Maya frowned. Everything what? Adrian shook his head, trying to find words. It's not just where we came from. That's why. Vance's expression sharpened. Explain yourself. Adrian ran a hand through his hair. We didn't crash here. We didn't escape. We chose Earth. Maya blinked. Chose it for what? To forget. The chamber hummed again, softer now. The structure's surface glowed faintly, then dimmed. Vance stared at Adrian for a long time. That aligns with some of our oldest theories. Maya looked between them. Wait, theories? You mean we knew? Not knew, Vance said. Hypothesized. Adrian paced a tight circle, the cold floor grounding him. That world, it wasn't dying. It was perfect, stable, advanced beyond anything here. Vance folded his arms. That contradicts the ruins we found. I know, Adrian snapped, turning on him. But that's what I saw. Thousands of them. Same shape, same eyes. They built that city. They made the system. And they stopped themselves. Stopped how? Maya asked. Adrian met her eyes. They reset.